You watched us design and build this house in 150 days, but the work is far from over. We're about to jump into my favorite part of the process of bringing all this together. Join me for an exclusive look right here on eHow Home. You know, color is so important, particularly in a bedroom. So what I want to do here is sort of talk to you about where we are with this stage of developing the interior of this space, this particular bedroom. This is in the upstairs, and this is sort of the boys' room. This is Jacob's room. And what I wanted to do was start with a color that I thought was really restful. I love this color of green. Now this green is one called Sweet Caroline by Benjamin Moore. And the ceiling is slightly lighter, and it's called Stolen Moments. Now what we've done here is created a bed with a headboard. We've talked about that before on previous segments, but it was time to sort of dress the bed. And what I did here was, well, I like to mix things up. And so what we have here is a duvet cover with a stripe that has this sort of tone in it. Not an exact match to the walls, but it's fairly close, with some variation in it, with some blue and white and cream and even some brown. And those colors are carried out in the sheets, and you can see this wonderful sort of floral pattern that almost has an Indian sort of feel to it. But again, the colors carry through. Chartreuse here, maybe a little golden yellow here, and then they're echoed back here at the very back. The duvet cover is echoed here with these pillow shams, and then to really accent and give it a little pop, I have this wonderful whale pillow which really sort of shakes it up. It has all the different colors going on here, but it's more intense, so the eye is drawn to it. Love to know what you think about it. And then I've just got a nice solid brown here, but you could flip it on the other side as a different shade of green. You see all these greens sort of work together. They're slightly blue greens, and I think having some contrast and not everything matching up makes it more interesting. Now let's step into the other room, Laura's room, and talk about the inspiration I used for that bed dressing. So in here, if you'll recall, I came up with this lavender color for the wall, but the inspiration was this little coverlet, this quilt that we have at the end of the bed. I just thought it was so much fun with all these different colors of pink and magenta and purple and even burgundy and blue. So this was literally the theme for this room. We won't go through all the colors we've used in the room, but you can see it the way the bed works. I wanted to go with something much simpler here. The paint color in this room is Spring Iris on the walls, and then on the ceiling it's called Nosegay. It's a very, very pale purple, both of them. The ceiling much lighter, or Nosegay much lighter than Spring Iris. So that wall color was inspired by this coverlet. If you look across the bed, I just went with a very simple white duvet cover, but then up here we have these really bright hot pink pillows, and then in the center another fun pillow with a natural motif on it. I'd love to know what you think about these. You know, there's so much going on in this room, I thought making this a little simpler was really the way to go. I'd love to know what you think of these rooms. Tell your friends about them. Let us hear from you, and subscribe to eHow Home.